Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Heather Spirit Rider with you. Alright, in, today's video, because, yesterday, we did all the missions from Jack Hollow. And I'm just gonna throw, like, every other Jack in this one video, so it's only gonna be a 2-part series. If it's long, I do apologize, but I will throw in some stories about my past childhood Halloween. Basically me in high school, not like me sounding like I remember them from my other life. But yes. So if you like my content, please like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And by the way, I am on a different wizard, if you know this, than from my yesterday's video. It's because the second part didn't record, so we love that. But yes, so here we are. Let's get into it.
My brother Jack Hollow sent you around the park and the shops, did he? Well, Jack Straw here says the best treats are to be found in Unicorn Way.
Alright, so the rest of them are just going to be collecting pumpkins. Since I already went through this, I pretty much know this. But, yeah, so, I had just gotten done, recording.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
I just got done recording, and my friend sent me, a news article about one of the wars, and it is gruesome and violent, and I will not go into it because of the details and the sensitive nature of it. However, it had upset me a lot, so but I will try to distract myself by talking about my Halloweens. So, let's get this pumpkin first.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
So, the last Halloween I had was in high school.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet. You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet.
My mom is a very wonderful person, so don't get me wrong with what I'm about to say. But in high school, I didn't wear a traditional Halloween costume. No.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
I wore my mom's wedding dress.
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
And at the time, we'll backtrack a little bit. At the time, I was dating Kane, which I do have his wizard. And so this is Kane. I was dating him in my early teens. That's when we started dating, the both of us. And he lived in Houston. He still does. And I lived in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
So, when, because, fun fact, I never said trick or treat as a kid. I was shy. So,
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
so when I did knock on the door, I would say more happy Halloween.
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
And the dude who saw me in the wedding dress, oh my god. Oh, it lives rent free in my head. Like, okay, like, so when I knocked on the door, I was with my mom's friend's daughter, who was 8 years old at the time. That's why I went trick-or-treating. I went trick-or-treating with her because she didn't feel comfortable going alone. And my mom's like, yeah, I don't really care for my wedding dress. I didn't want that dress. So go ahead, have fun. Put it on and, walk around the neighborhood. I had a veil, I had everything, right? So, I had my makeup done, my hair done. I went all out wearing this dress.
Old Jack Straw told you right, did he not? Seek out our brothers, and they'll set you on the path for more fine treats.
So, when I knocked on the door, he looked at me like my mom's friend's daughter was like right in front of me, so he went to her first, and then like he looked at my bag, and then like he caught the dress behind it, right? And his thought was, oh my god, are you getting married?
Ye've done quite well, and it'll earn ye fame. On Triton you'll find another Jack. This one O'Lantern by name.
I told him, right? I told him, if that were the case, my groom is in Houston. Right? I would be there, not here. And I am also 15. And his mouth dropped, okay? He was like so worried. And I was like, he's like, well, where'd you get that dress? I was like, it's my mom's. And he flipped. He's like, your mom let you wear that? I was like, yeah. She told me go have fun. So here I am.
Were ye sent out alone on Halloween by Jack Hallow? How callow! Jack O'Lantern can see, by the light of me gourd, that you're not one who'll be. Seek ye then more pumpkin treats along Triton Avenue.
And
'tis more of the same, I'm sure ye know.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet.
And so he put candy in my bag, right? He said happy Halloween. But he said it in a more like shocked way. He's like, well, happy Halloween. And then like he shut the door and I was like, well, happy Halloween to you too, sir. And
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
I went back to my mom and I was like laughing.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
Mind you, this dress was like 80s style. So it had the puffy sleeves. It had a hoop skirt. It was a sweetheart neckline, but it had like lace over it.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
And because she didn't have her veil, I went to Goodwill and I bought one.
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
Well,
you say the third line
after
of
that,
the magic phrase.
we went
each
back
Halloween
to
the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet.
We went back to my mom's friend's mother's house.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet.
Where we got like more candy. We celebrated a little bit. But the hoop skirt was not staying on me. The hoop skirt kept falling. Okay? And my mom says she was about my size when she got pregnant. So I was basically the size of a 9-month pregnant woman. And I had the hoop tied up basically on my waistline, right? And it still was not staying up.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
So I told my dad, stay in the kitchen. And he's like, why?
Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
So I told my dad, and I was like, I'm taking my damn hoop off.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
Triton Avenue's been tricked till it's got no more treats for ye. See Jack's brothers if ye looking for more morsels.
And so he's like, okay. So all I did is I went into the living room where no one was, and I held up the poofy skirt, right? Because it was a Southern belle dress. I held up the skirt a little bit, and the hoop just fell off of me and hit the floor. So I wasn't exposed, but I did release the hoop.
Old Jack's impressed with what you've done. To see it's good and plain. Pumpkin Jack's me next brother. You'll find him on Cyclops Lane.
And so, after that, we went home. That dress was choking me too. My mom had a small neck. Mind you, she's like 5'1". I am now 5'6.5". But I tell people I'm 5'6". I leave that half out. So as you can see, her statue from mine is like completely different.
For treats, you've got an endless in the lane where march. So seek out these orange gourds and say your magic phrase. They'll surely grant ye gifts, treats to thrill and amaze.
Yeah, so like after that, I told my mom, when or if I ever get married, I am never wearing her dress. And she started laughing.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
By the way, this is not a housing item. For some reason, they put a second pumpkin there. But that's like really the last one I can remember. So like now what I do, right, is I love onesie pajamas, okay? Anytime Walmart comes out with them, yeah, I get it.
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
And my favorites are like Stitch and Jack Skellington. So that's the most ones that I get. And on Halloween night, I will wear it. I'm comfy. It's loose. It's warm. And it has a hood. So what I do is I sit and I hand out candy.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat, trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet. You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
I hand out candy.
You say the third line of the magic phrase,
handing
said
out
each
candy.
Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or... You say the third line of the magic
guys,
phrase,
let me finish this
said
up.
each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Give me something fun or sweet.
Because they have them so like back to back, so it's kind of like hard to talk, especially over them, because I don't know if you guys can understand me while talking over them.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pump. You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat, give me something fun or sweet. You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or...
What a trickster ye are, and it's a fine trait. You've claimed your reward from this all-fall gourd.
So sidetrack. For new wizards, I mean, I started my channel to help new wizards who just joined the game and don't know much about it.
You're so close to done by Jack's own tally. Jack Crow's the last of us. He's on Firecat Alley.
So, for new wizards, right? For new wizards, that voice you hear when you click on a pumpkin, that is the beloved grandmother Raven, who unfortunately passed. So God rest her soul. But I'm sorry, like, reading that article, man, it messed me up. But I don't know if I specified this in the last video, so get me to 50, because I'm thinking of celebrating at 50. Now, yes, I am at 30, and I really want to celebrate because, oh my god, I'm at 30 subs. But most YouTubers will say it's not worth it to celebrate yet, right? But you guys don't know how much it means to me to see my subs go up. So what I want to do is I want to give back, okay? So for 50 subs, put down in the comments below, and I and my husband will go through them and see what we could do. I thought about doing a pack giveaway.
Halloween treats are what you seek? Why didn't ya say so? Jack Crow's here to send ya on the way to such fine things scattered about Firecat Alley. Just go looking for the pumpkins hid here and afar. If ya get lost, be sure to call.
And I was thinking like up to like $50, buying $50 of crowns. I don't know if that is the option. Hold on, let me go to the website, because I think my husband said that's like a total of 15,000 crowns. Wizard101.com. Didn't want
Trick
the
or treat.
forums.
Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
Wizard101.com. Why did it bring me to the forums? Alright, let me sign in. Alright, save. Da, 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 da. Buy crowns. So he said that's 15. But in fact, $50 is 30. So yeah, let me know in the comments below, because again, the pack thing is not set in stone. But let me know.
Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
Let me know in the comments below. And like I said, I and my husband will go through them. And we'll deal with what we can, because money is tight. And I mean, unfortunately, tight.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat. You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Give me some. Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin. You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Give me something fun or sweet. Trick or treat. Trick or treat is how we greet, you say to the Halloween pumpkin.
One more, guys. One more. Can we do it? Can we do it? I think we can. Or shall we call that guy? Because, you know, I go back to him, he's just gonna repeat himself.
You address the pumpkin with the magic phrase, said each Halloween. Trick or treat.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Two more. They forgot this person's house.
You say the third line of the magic phrase, said each Halloween to the magic pumpkin. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Give me something fun or sweet.
Alright.
Yeah, done it. Better than any wizard yet, as Jack Crow can recall.
But yes, that should be the end of them. So what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna fall on Halloween nights. But, yes. Let me know in the comments below how you think we should celebrate 50 subs. And then, I will do what I can as far as money-wise goes. But please do not recommend a PvP. I suck at PvP. I am not great at PvP. I always lose in PvP. So please do not make me do 50 rounds of PvP. I will not do that. You guys asked for it and I will not do it. Sorry. So think of other things, okay guys? I will not put myself through that torture. But yes, like and subscribe if you want more content, and if you enjoy my content, it does mean the world to me. I really cannot express this enough. Please like and subscribe. I only need 20 more subs. Yeah, I think it's like 1 a.m. my time, so my brain is not functioning right. So yes, if I'm at 30, I think it's 20 more. All I need is 20 more subs, guys. 20 more. And then we can celebrate. You guys can hang out with me. I will also go live. You guys, like, please make this happen. I'm like really I'm really excited to celebrate with you guys. So until then, I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye guys.